Heyo everyone. Decided while I was thinking to talk about a something that I really it's like I have this thing against medical myths because last time I checked, doctors did go to college to learn how to save your life, and while there are some crappy doctors out there that either over or under prescribe medications, there is a happy middle ground. Uh, the way to do it isn't what the way to counteract it isn't what a lot of people like to do, which is go to what skeptic James Randi calls woo woo, and what I will call pure and simply uh, woo woo too, because it actually fits and is kind of cool to say. Topic I want to talk about is homeopathy. Homeopathy is, well, here are the things with homeopathy. One, it means like cures like. If you get a rash, rub poison ivy on it and the rash will go away. It's like a cancellation effect, like poles repel each other or something weird like that. Um, that obviously isn't true because if you rub poison ivy on a rash, you're pretty sure to get a worse rash. Just a thought. Um, this was discovered when medicine was still learning to be medicine, so the second rule is that the less of something of a concentration there is, the stronger the medicine is, meaning that something that is really, 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 really dilute is stronger than something that's really, really, really concentrated. And if you took basic science, this probably isn't true, because usually a diluted acid is weaker than a concentrated acid. Um, and then there is the rule of water has a memory, as in if you put something in the water and you dilute it like a few billion times, there will be a hole shaped like the molecule of that particular chemical, and that particular chemical will still work in the water, which personally I think makes tap water the most homeopathic medicine on the planet, because that thing should be Swiss cheese. Um, a lot of people have made that argument, and honestly, I can see why they make that argument. And that is kind of the issue with homeopathy, is that a lot of this stuff is really just there is no medicine in it. It is pure and simple, just um, it really is pure and simple, just fake. Like it's nothing. It really is just nothing. There's nothing in it. It doesn't cure anything. It doesn't help with anything. Because either the symptoms go away on their own, like with a cold, because I've taken no medicine for a cold and a cold will just go away. I usually don't take cold medicine for the simple fact of I just get so sleepy on it that my sleep schedule gets completely scrambled. Um, and usually it doesn't help anyway for me. I mean, yeah, it helps for like an hour or two, and then the symptoms all come back. So I really don't like taking cold medicine that much. Um, that's just me though, and I'd never do homeopathy try to cure it. I just kind of do bed rest and crap like that. And if you do need medicine for a cold, then take the freaking medicine for a cold. But the other way homeopathy will, I guess, help, quote unquote, you is through something called the placebo effect, which is doctors use this to test medicines, is that sometimes when you think something is going to work, it'll actually make you feel better for a while. This is the theory behind why acupuncture might work, why a lot of different therapies might work, even though there's no scientific base for it. I'm not going to get into if I think acupuncture works or not, because the studies I've seen for it are like all over the place, so I'm really not sure. So I won't get into that. But homeopathy, I know, is bullshit. Um, the issue is that a lot of people do homeopathic medicines for very serious diseases that need real medicine, like cancer. Steve Jobs, I think, was doing it for his cancer, and that kind of is what killed him. He realized too late this isn't working, and by then it was untreatable, and it killed him off. So much for genius, but I guess even the smartest of us can believe in something stupid. So, maybe that doesn't mean anything. I'll do an Apple versus whatever rant later, just for fun. And all the Apple fans are gonna hate me, but I'll try to be nice. But that's neither here nor there. But the um, the same thing is true. I don't think Jim Henson did the whole homeopathy thing, but he did the healing prayer thing, and that kind of falls into the same vein of you're essentially not doing anything to treat something, and it killed him. And Steve Jobs at least had cancer, which, you half expect to kill you even with the medicine. I think Jim Henson died of a cold or something. Something that's not supposed to kill you off, and it killed him. That's how dangerous that kind of thing is, thinking like anything against Western medicine. There's a reason it works. There's a reason we use it. It actually does work. You know, and the right doctor won't prescribe pills right off the bat. Like, I had to do something to fix something in my system, and the first thing my doctor says, well, let's try diet and exercise first, because usually that's what fixes it. And if it doesn't do anything, if it's really not related to your weight at all, we'll go to medicine then. And turns out it was my weight, my diet, my habits. So, we fixed it without medicine, but they would have prescribed it if I needed it. At the same time, yes, I understand there are a lot of doctors that overprescribe pills, and a lot of doctors that underprescribe them too. Let's not be, let's not be biased here. Let's not be unbiased. I'm Fox News now. Sorry. Let's face it, that thing is biased. If you get your news from that, get it from other sources too, so you can kind of get more of the full story. I'm not saying don't watch it. I'm saying watch other things on top of it. But that's neither here nor there. But let's be unbiased here. There are doctors that tend to overdo things or underdo things where needed. And I'm not saying, like I'm not putting herbal remedies in this, because sometimes they do work. Like, sometimes when I have an upset stomach or a headache, I do drink peppermint tea rather than take an Advil or take a Tums, and it does tend to work. But I'll still take the Advil and the Tums if it doesn't. That's, that's just the way it works. And a lot of the medicines that we do take are just concentrated, refined versions of herbal medications that people used to take. So, and if you tell me, well, ours is more natural, so cyanide, so is hemlock, take those, see what happens. You really can't use that argument. I'll get more into that in another rant. For now, I just wanted to address mainly homeopathy and other things like that. I really don't like medical woo-woo. It's very dangerous, and do not give it to your kids. Your kids need actual medical attention. I'm also keeping vaccines out of this because that's like a totally different rant, and I need to get my fervor up for that again, because it's something that really does piss me off, and I don't like being pissed off. Yeah. So I have a few rants lined up, some silly, some not, and I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Stay safe. Be sure to visit your doctor at least once a year so you can keep your body tuned up. And for Christ's sake, don't buy homeopathic medicines. Bye.